Hi everyone, this is Laura, head of Publisher Solutions at Newstex, and I am here today with Jerry Musa from the Bit Gazette. How Jerry, how are you?
Hello, Laura. I'm beautiful. Thank you for asking. Nice to be here in this interview with you. Looking forward to having a very interesting conversation here.
Likewise. I'm very excited to have you here. I've been, trying to have this interview for a while, so I am very excited. And thank you for joining. Thank you for taking the time to do it. And hopefully, our community of publishers can learn a little bit from you, from your experience, from the Beat Gazette. So yeah. Why don't you start by introducing yourself and letting us, like a little bit of that path that you ran to get here running content at the Bit Gazette.
Okay, thank you. Like you earlier introduced me, my name is Jerry Musa. I'm the publisher of the Bit Gazette. Not a lot of persons know that, but this is like the first platform I'm admitting to be the publisher of the Bit Gazette. All right, that's like an
Nice.
exclusive for you already.
Woo!
Okay.
I
Okay.
love that.
So thank you. So before I started the Big Gazette, I was working as head of content and publications for the Bit Journal,
Okay.
another popular crypto and Web3 blockchain publication. So um, I put in everything I had to it. I was editing, I was doing content analysis, I was doing research, I was writing, I was doing a lot for the company because this is what I love to do naturally. I love to write. I'm a journalist by training, by profession. My first degree, journalism. My second degree was journalism. I love mass communicating. I love, the art of writing. Yeah, John. I worked in one of the biggest, media conglomerates back in Africa when I was in Nigeria. That's Africa Independent Television. I also worked so many diverse, publications. So this is my passion, my life, my everything. I've also been able to, in some ways, add PR, that's public relations, to my craft as well. So media and publication is like the air I breathe, literally. So at the Big Journal, I was doing pretty much
I
everything,
love
but I
it.
felt like I wasn't, remunerated enough for what I was doing. I was putting in so much effort and putting in so much work, but I wasn't getting enough in terms of financial satisfaction for, the effort I was putting into it. So I felt like, okay, what's more? I'm already running this entire publication for the Big Journal. I'm responsible for the content analysis, and research, writing, editing. What's left? I
Oh
felt
my
like,
God.
okay, if I can do this for the Big Journal, why can't I do it myself as well? So that was
Exactly.
how we started. That was how I started. I just turned my passion into, something I wanted to do for myself. And then that was the spark. That was that, light bulb that illuminated my mind and then brought the idea of the Big Gazette.
I love that. I love that. So, publisher and founder of the Bit Gazette, I didn't know.
Yeah, thank you.
Um, Awesome. Yes, and you're doing such a great job. So
thank,
congratulations.
thank you so much.
And you already said, that there are a lot of things that you love about doing this, about being a journalist, how this sparks your light, your inner passion. But can you tell us what do you love the most about this job on a busy morning, for example?
Yeah. I think for me, what I love most about, this job, first thing in the morning when I pick up my laptop is the fact that I have, the opportunity to dictate people's mornings. I have the opportunity to set the tone for someone who's reading my articles, reading our news somewhere. I have the chance to either make them start their day on a positive note by giving them the good news, or start their day on a negative note by telling them that
Exactly.
the price of stock market has crashed and all
Exactly.
that.
I
So
know.
for me, I feel quite privileged to be able to determine the mood of people when they wake up in the morning. That's why we, ensure that as early as we can, we already have what's happening, what's hot and what's not, in the industry, in the market, live on our website, because we love it real time. We love to do it as it breaks. We love to, also ensure that our analysis are spot on and are relatable, with markets, trends and all that. So that's something I really like. to try and shape the company individuals, not exactly sensationalizing, but being able to tell them what's going on out there and how this information we are giving out to them, apart from getting them informed, how they can apply this information in their everyday trading activities and also everyday decision making as well.
Okay, got it. Awesome. And I love that.
Thank you.
Okay, next question will be think fast. Name the single tool that you will bring to a desert island newsroom. The
Oh my
single tool.
goodness, my
And
computer.
why?
My
Your computer. Okay.
my computer, that's like where my office literally is. I put everything there. My workspace, my workstation, my tools, my WordPress tool, WordPress software and all the software that I use, my AI softwares as well. All
Of
of it.
course.
So that my laptop, just give me my laptop wherever I am, give me my laptop, give me my data. I think I'll be fine. I won't even think about food.
Okay, that's true passion. So
Yeah,
I wouldn't be able to
thanks.
survive. Okay, awesome. Well, this has been a very interesting path, the one that you've taken. But can you
Thanks.
walk us through like a memorable mistake and what did it, teach you and your team?
Okay, so this mistake isn't even one that happened years ago. It's one that happened just recently. So recently, I don't know if you saw the news, the Bit Gazette was hacked. Our security was
Hacked?
compromised. Yeah,
Oh,
our
yeah.
security was compromised, and some hackers, infiltrated our back end, and then they started publishing, false information and started publishing dubious information to probably sway our readers into, taking some financial decisions that would, cause them loss of financial uh, property belongings. So, but of course, we were able to track that down as soon as possible, and we took decisive steps to ensure that such never happens in the future. But that taught us lessons. Sometimes you just feel like your work becomes a routine where you wake up in the morning, you do the usual thing, research, write articles, write stories, and publish, go to bed, repeat the same thing the next day, stop and repeat the next day, and then you don't give appropriate attention to other aspects of your craft. That's ensuring security, ensuring ensuring that your apps, your softwares are up to date to also help you tighten your security as well. That was a big lesson for us. How we were able to be caught napping, but trust us, after that incident, we ensure that our precautionary measures are up to date, and then we ensure nothing like that will happen. Because I mean, for a publication like us, we have people
Yeah.
who get their daily information from us. We can't afford to let them down by allowing fraudsters to invade our territories and impersonate us. So yeah, that's quite important to us.
Okay, got it. Thank you for sharing. This is, really good
Thank you.
advice, and something to take into account because not a lot of people think on this type of, like cyber attacks. So thank you.
Exactly. And, considering that we are a financial media publication, crypto Web3 blockchain, um, so information that has to do with finance is quite sensitive.
Sensitive,
That's
right?
that tells you how much importance we should attach to security. Maybe we let our guards down a little bit, but that's never going to happen. That was a wake-up call
Yeah.
for us to ensure 100% security at all times.
Okay, got it. Thank you for that. Um,
Thanks.
Now I'm going to pivot to another type of question, more into the like editorial side, to bring that journalist in. So, when breaking crypto news hits, how do you choose to publish now or wait?
So when there's a breaking crypto story, we do it immediately. Of course, we have to verify the story, ensuring the source is quite credible, ensuring that the account we are also putting out there is newsworthy, and can serve the purpose while we're letting it out. One, inform. Two, educate. And three, in a way, entertain. Those three core principles are the things we live by. If we're not educating, not entertaining, and not informing, we feel like we're not doing well enough. We're not sticking to the principles and the tenets of journalism. So we ensure that anything that comes out of the Bit Gazette does those three things: inform, educate, and entertain. Well, you want to ask, how do we entertain with financial stories? We've got seasoned writers who understand the use of words, the use of language. As they're telling you how the market is fluctuating, they're also, inputting some humors and some soft words in between, just to ensure that nobody develops high blood pressure by reading that the market is crashing. You know,
I love it.
you know. So so
Yeah,
so
I
as
think
much
that
as
is
you're getting
great.
information, thank you.
Yeah.
As much as you're getting information about the market, fluctuations and market instability, you also get some humor in between as well, just to douse attention a little bit. So that's exactly what we are always keen to achieve with every piece of article we put out there.
This is great. Yeah, this is great. Thank you for sharing. And I think this is,
Thank you.
helpful for myself, helpful for other publishers or, editors, content creators that are listening to these interviews. So thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Okay. What kind of partnership or ad deal you would refuse outright and why?
Okay, so
I like your laugh, I have to say.
thank you. Okay, the kind of partnership deal I will refuse outrightly is that sort of partnership deal. For us in the at the Bit Gazette, we don't really ask for, you know, irresponsible financial gains. I say irresponsible because, unlike some publications, they just feel like he who dictates he who pays the piper should dictate the tune. But for us at the Bit Gazette, that's not the way it is for us. If we have commercials, if we have advertorials, we have press releases, apart from the fact that it serves us financially, we also go the extra mile to verify if this information is true. Because we are responsible to our readers, we're responsible for whatever happens from the information we put out there for them. A
Yeah.
lot of persons feel commercial is commercial. It's paid and it's paid. It doesn't matter what happens afterwards. But we are responsible to our readers first, even before our clients. So our responsibility is more to our readers than our clients. We appreciate the clients bring money, right? But the readers
Yeah,
are the reason why we're in the market in the first place. So we
of
ensure
course.
that we hold on to the tenets of truth and also fairness. So that's why whatever partnership that comes in has to go through the scrutiny of the management to ensure that it serves not just our financial purpose, but also our readers' educational purpose as well.
Okay, I love it. Awesome. Yes, that makes a lot
Thank,
of sense. Thank you for putting like the people first. Not a lot of,
thank you.
companies get to do it. So yeah, awesome. Okay,
Thanks.
now this is also like quick, short answer for this next question.
Okay.
So finish
Okay.
this sentence.
All
In
right.
three in 3 years, the Bit Gazette will be known for
Oh my goodness. In 3 years, the Bit Gazette will be known as the biggest and the most trustworthy tech, crypto, and financial news platform in the entire MENA region. By MENA region, I mean the Middle East and North African region. Yes, MENA. Because
awesome.
we're currently based in Dubai and we're representing the MENA region, the entire Middle East region, and also North Africa as well. So in 3 years' time, we hope to be the biggest and the most trustworthy financial publication right here in the region.
Well, I hope that you make it. I think that you are
Thank
in the
you.
right path. I hope that we can
Thank
help
you.
with that. So, and I hope to
Thank
be
you.
here to see it.
Amen. Amen. I believe in prophecies. So perhaps I'll call you Prophet Laura.
Yes, why not? Awesome. Yes. Okay. That is a great goal. And my last question to you will be like, why did you decide to partner with us, with Newstex?
Okay. So for us, it was more about the reach. You remember we discussed this, and it wasn't really about the financial incentives. We felt like this is an opportunity for us to also reach out to new people who probably haven't heard about us, because we may not be in the category of coin desks of this world. We will not be in the category of the Bloombergs, of the Forbes of this world. But of course, a journey of 1,000,000 miles starts with a step. And as much as we aspire to reach those heights, we have to also ensure that we build the right connections and the right partnerships, which is why we chose to partner with Newstex. So obviously, this is one of the reasons why we came here. And then we're looking forward to a fruitful partnership. We're looking forward to serving your audience with genuine information, useful information, information news they can use,
Yeah.
for their daily lives and decision making. So that's why we're here. We're happy to be here.
Awesome. Thank you so much for all of your answers. Thank you so much for this,
Thank
very, very like, I would say very lovely conversation.
you.
I really enjoy it.
Thank you.
I hope
Thank you so
you
much.
did too.
Of course I did. I mean, time well spent. No regrets at all.
Well, I feel flattered. So thank you for that. And it has been my pleasure to get to know you, your path, your career, and your goals and dreams for this amazing project that you have that is the Bit Gazette. So thank you for
Thank you.
sharing. And yes, looking forward to a fruitful relationship with you guys.
Absolutely. We're looking forward to, working together for years and years and growing together as partners. And of course, ensuring that we watch you grow as you also watch us grow. By the way, I want to say
Absolutely.
apologies for not coming for the first meeting we scheduled. I still feel
No
gutted
worries.
about it. Of course, hopefully I've been able to make up for that now.
No worries. Definitely you did. So forget about it.
Amazing. Amazing.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Jerry. I'll let you
Thank
go
you.
now.
Appreciate you. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Regards.